That's a problem with you? Life is what you fucking make it. And they're crazy as fuck. Bitch, you been cheating on me. Hey guys, welcome back to another video. If this is your first time here, welcome girl. Take a seat, baby. We're doing something different today. It's a little crooked, but you get the picture. You get what I'm trying to do. Yeah, keep on watching. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If this is your first time here, welcome. My name is Marshawn, aka the bald head girl. Welcome to another video. This video is going to be a little bit different. We're going to be doing a chit chat. Get ready with me. Okay, so I told on Instagram, y'all drop me some questions because your girl, we about to do a chit chat. Get ready with me, okay? And I thought they wasn't gonna indulge in it, but we got a few questions, okay? So without further ado, we're just gonna get started. Everything that I use will be linked down below. I might say it, might not. If I don't, it's gonna be linked, and I promise I'm gonna have it linked this time. Sometimes I just don't have the shit linked because whew, baby, I don't know if it's just me, but Final Cut Pro be giving your girl the blues, okay? It be running me around in circles, baby, and I don't know it. We're gonna pull up these questions and get started on these questions. I'm trying to film a reel too, so yeah. These are the questions. Answer them, okay? First question is, do you ever feel insecure at times? If so, how do you pull yourself out? This is crazy, okay? So I don't know if you guys know, but is my charger wrong? I am a Southern girl, and anybody that follows cultures, we just had Mardi Gras not too long ago, maybe what, 3 days ago, and I posted I had the same exact top that I have on now. My signature color is black. I love to wear black. I'm always saying blacks. Black just suits me very, very well. I just had a baby 14 months ago. Sometimes I get really insecure about my body, okay? A little bit of the no filter spray by Morphe. So I had the same top on with like a tennis skirt and some tennis, just real casual, real cool. So I took a picture, and the picture that was took of me, it was a cute picture. I actually posted it on my Instagram. If you don't follow me on Instagram, you should. And the picture showed like my little flabs underneath my arms, right? Now mind you, I know we're living in a world where BBLs are in, perfect bodies are in. Everybody have perfect bodies. They get the lipo, the BBL, the veneers, everything. And I'm not judging anyone on that because to each their own. But it just had me in a really tough spot to where I was questioning my body at the time. So I started to really feel insecure about this picture, and I just really just said to myself, nobody's perfect. No matter how much we try to be, we try to look, nobody is perfect. So I just kind of just pulled myself out of it. I got around positive people that was just going to make me feel a little bit better about myself and tell me I was pretty still, and I still looked gorgeous, and you know, and my followers tend to really boost my self-esteem, if that makes sense. I could post a picture and they tell me how beautiful I am all the time. So pretty much just hang around positive people that will make you feel your best at all times. Don't be around a negative Nancy that be down a man that's gonna say, oh, why you wearing that and what you have that on for? I don't think men understand. We get dressed for other women to tell us we look pretty, if that makes sense. went in with my 3 Too Faced concealers, chestnut, caramel, and maple. They was making a lot of noise, so I couldn't film that part. So now I'm going in with chestnut by ABH. And the next question is, do you have to filter everything? Girl, yes. I like everything around me beautiful. I like everything just to look intact in place. Now, mind you, I know that's unrealistic. I know everything is not perfect, but I mean, it's Instagram. I can make everything look aesthetically pleasing on my end. I just like beautiful things. I don't like things that's just thrown together, girl. Oh wait, we live in a world, if everybody see your Instagram is like aesthetically pleasing and it's beautiful, I'm making a reel and stuff like that. I just gotta hold my ring and stuff like that. I'm still gonna hit the follow button. Why would they be on somebody's page that just don't give a damn about how your page look? To answer your question, yes, everything needs to be filtered. If you want to see me without a filter, just come on YouTube. I mean, I can't put a filter on YouTube, so hey, damn, that's a problem with you? Oh, alright. The next question is, do you plan on traveling the world? If so, to where? First of all, I want to travel at least, I feel like, let's see, at least travel at least 4 times a month. At least 4 times a month. If I could just, you know what? 2 times a month. If I could do 2 times a month, that's even better. With my kids, definitely do so, because I feel like traveling is very peaceful and very therapeutic. So I would love to just travel. If I can travel at least 2 times a month, that would be perfect. Like if I ever was to get married, I think that I would want a destination wedding, just because I feel like just being in the States and being around people that I know, I just set myself up to be disappointed. So I'd rather be around, you ever celebrate your birthday in Mexico or someone, they love the heck out of you out there. So I just rather be somewhere to where I can't be around people that can disappoint me. So I would just love to travel the world. Like to be an influencer and just travel the world, that's my ultimate goal, okay? Do I like living in New Orleans? Okay, well, technically I am in Slidell, which is 15 minutes, 12 minutes away from New Orleans, and I would say it's great. It's a lot of violence in the area, but I try to stay out the way. I try not to be in a drama, girl. So in my opinion, it is. I'm just not around things that will just, it's all about, I feel like, a headspace for yourself. I feel like if you just put yourself in a situation to where you could just take off, New Orleans is a great place for that. Like a lot of supportive people, and they also have a lot of negative people, but that's where you go. In all honesty, to me, it's anyway, you know, it's life is what you fucking make it, period. You are what you put out into the world. If you put negativity out into the world, you're gonna get just that, okay? So I just feel like anything could be anywhere, so that's why I really don't mind. You know, it's a great culture. New Orleans is beautiful culture. It's beautiful here. It has its ups, it has its downs, it has its highs, it has its lows. But I mean, hey, life is what you make it. Okay, next question. Do you have any siblings? Yes, I have 2 brothers and 1 sister. I am the youngest out of my mom of 4 children. My mom did have her son that passed away, but I was not allowed to know him. So, you know, but I have a sister. She is 30, and a brother that is 30, and another brother that is 35, and I will be 29 this year. In a couple of months I'll be 29. So yes, I do have siblings that I deeply love, and they're crazy as fuck. So I don't need any friends, because my sister, brothers and sisters are crazy as fuck, okay? I will probably say I'm the only sane one. There you have it. Next question. Do you have any friends? If so, why are you always with your mom? Okay, I get this question a lot, okay? I get this question quite often. Quite often. And I feel like I like to be around people that teaches me things, if that makes sense. I can't be around someone who doesn't teach me a goddamn thing. I'd rather be around people that is knowledgeable, that will tell me, hey girl, I think you was wrong for that. Like, you know, people like that. And I feel like my mom is my greatest friend. Well, not even greatest friend. She's the person that can't tell my secrets. She's the person that just gonna have my back, right or wrong. I just feel like that's my safe place. My mom. So I like to rock with my mama. I like to rock with my sister, but my sister don't like to go anywhere. So that's why you never see me with my sister. You always just see me with my mom, because my mom is adventurous like me. Like, we like to go places and, you know, stuff like that. So that's why I'm always with my mom, which I don't see nothing wrong with. A lot of people isn't connected and aren't really like family oriented, but I love my family, and a lot of people don't speak to their moms, and like, I don't understand. That is crazy to me. That's bananas. So yeah, that's why I'm always with my mom, because I just like being around. Even besides my mom, I like to hang around older people, because I feel like older people just really can teach me. Like, they can tell me, oh girl, it's gonna be easy. When I want to go bust the windows out this nigga car, gonna tell me it ain't worth it. Now my young friends gonna tell me, girl, you want me to ride up, you want me to pull up. I mean, yes, we want friends like that, but we also want friends that'll just kind of pull us back into reality. Like, girl, like, you sure you want to bust the windows out this boy car, girl? Girl, you gonna be in a lot of trouble if somebody catch you. You know what I'm saying? Like, girl, I'm about to beat the hell out of her. I'm about to beat out this bitch. You know, girl, you sure you want to be there for messing with your man? Isn't that your man? For like, I need people like that around me. Like, I'm at the point now where I just have so much to lose, and I don't want to be around any negativity. If it's going to lead me to that, I just rather not be around them. So that's why you always see me with older people, because older people just have a little more sense. Yes, they were once young, but at the same time, social media was not out like social media. Baby, I would be on the shade room, okay? And we don't want it. No. Next question. What do you do for fun? Nothing. Nothing. My ideal fun is sitting inside a clean house, going out for drinks, maybe 1 or 2 drinks, because I can't drink alcohol like I usually do, because I get so sick the next day that I don't want to deal with it. I'm kind of like, yeah, I'm not fucking with it. So my ideal fun is just hanging with my family, cooking, eating, chilling with my kids, laughing with my kids. That's my ideal fun. You call it boring, I call it, you know, my little bubble. I like being in my little bubble. I don't need nobody coming in. I don't need to go out. So yeah. Okay, how do you keep a healthy relationship if you are in one? First, I'm gonna get these little pieces from my reel, because I don't want to be talking in my reel. So yeah. So the question was, how do you keep a healthy relationship if you are in one? Okay, so here's the thing. I will just speak for me and from my past relationships and the more successful relationships that I have now. I feel like privacy is everything. I feel like social media doesn't have to know everything. I feel like it's good to keep some things private. I feel like if it is private, no one can judge it. Nobody can say nothing. Nobody can go on his Instagram. Nobody can come on your Instagram and ask you anything. I feel like it's very important to have some things private. I say to myself all the time, I am the most private influencer I've ever met in my life, because I feel like everybody don't need to know everything. Like, I honestly feel that. I honestly feel like if they don't know, they can't judge. So that's something to just weigh into consideration if you are in a relationship or you get into a relationship. Some things are kept quiet. It's like my best kept secret. Basically, like when I was pregnant with my son, my second son, I kept it a secret for so long because I just wanted something for myself, if that makes sense. I mean, eventually I had to share that I was pregnant because it was only so long I could hide it. And it wasn't even being hidden. It was more so, it was only so long I could just not say, hey, oh girl, I'm just getting fat because I'm eating whatever. But I feel like privacy is everything. Communication is everything. If you're in a relationship and you just, if something happens, I mean, just get it off your chest. I don't see holding that in and keeping it in. Like, just say what's bothering you and move the fuck on, period. Even with friendships. If something is bothering you, I'm the type of person, hey look, I might need a day or two by myself to kind of like get to where I can kind of find the wording for it, to say, hey, you know, this annoyed me or whatever like that. Hey, I really didn't like the way this happened or reacted. This is my real techniques. Setting brush, and I really like this brush. Has been bothering me. I really think we should talk about X, Y, and Z, or whatever. My first relationship, it wasn't so much bad. It was just we were so young, we didn't know how to communicate, and to the point it just so much built up to the point it just kind of tore us down. I just feel like communication is everything. I even feel like a lot of people think that I'm crazy for this, but social media ruin relationships if you let it. So I just prefer to keep relationships, social media kind of like, don't bring it to social media. Like, I don't need to follow you, you don't need to follow me. Going in with my Huda Beauty 6.5G concealer, just right here at the beginning, just to create a more highlighted look. I don't want to be your friend on social media, and you shouldn't want to be my friend on social media, because we live a whole different lifestyle on social media. I'm a content creator. A lot of people come across my page. A lot of people leave comments on me like, oh my god, you're so beautiful, baby, like stuff like that. And I don't want nothing to kind of roughen your feathers because you got 100 followers and I got 20,000. So I just think it's best to kind of like not cross those lines. I mean, hey, if you want to make an Instagram and download it and put your fake name as makeup by whoever, then that's cool, you do you. But I feel like that's just something personal. Using my Kevin Aucoin concealer, I think that's just something that I feel like is best, because if you see a certain somebody liking your picture, a certain somebody that keep popping up on your girlfriend pictures or your old man pictures, okay, why should he keep liking your posts? So I feel like, in my opinion, it's just best to kind of let Instagram be Instagram, and we all come in reality at home. That's just, yeah, sorry. I hope I didn't roughen anyone's feathers. Have you always wanted to do makeup? Yes, I always wanted to do makeup. If you watched one of my last videos, I basically was saying I used to sneak and use my mom makeup when I was 14 going to school. So yeah, I've been doing makeup all of this time. Would I think that I would just want to do it full time? I don't think I ever thought about that. I didn't ever think that deep into something. But obviously here I am now, full-time content creator. So yeah, I guess, what is your biggest regret? My biggest regret would have to be not doing things quicker, if that makes sense. I felt like I should have started YouTube a little bit sooner, got my little content creation off the ground, because you better believe, baby, I would have been on one of them brand trips, whether it was NARS, whether it was whoever the case it would have been. I would have been there if I would have started a little bit. If I would have just started a little bit sooner. But hey, it is what it is. I mean, there's nothing I can do about it now. It is what it is. That's probably the biggest regret that I would have right now, is that. But I don't really have, I feel like I don't want to have any regrets, because everything that I did, I learned from it, if that makes sense. When I fucked up and I learned from it. So I don't ever want to be so regret. Now, I regret messing with certain people, but I mean, hey, you gotta realize, you know, what you want. You know, you gotta test the water, so, you know, be like, yeah, I don't want that. So, you know, that's about it. But I don't even regret that. Love a matte face, so I think that's probably why I love this powder so much, because it's just, look how fucking pretty that is. I know I curse a lot. Only you told me I curse a lot. She loved me, but I curse extremely too much, and I am so sorry for that. I am working on that. Okay, next question, which I find hilarious. Have you ever been cheated on. Girl, who I think I am? Girl, yes, 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 I have been cheated on. If so, how did you find out? Girl, listen, they had this card. You know, like you have this intuition, like you like, I know something ain't right, but I can't pinpoint what's not right, but I know something ain't right, but if I find out something ain't right, I'm gonna be mad because I knew that something wasn't right. Yeah, that's how it was. So I knew something wasn't right. I had just moved by myself, like just moved by myself. Like this was, I had just left my mom's house and I was on a whole, I think I'm grown kid, Grwm, right? So this specific person that I was staying, I mean, that's what I was like, oh, you know, I found me a house. I think you should come stay with me. Girl, I was so dumb. Oh my God, I was so dumb. I was like, I think you should come stay with me. I think it would be really great for us. And da 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 da. You know what that man told me? That boy, I'm sorry. You know what that, because at the time I was what? I was 22. You know what that boy told me, girl? Oh, I have to work and I don't want to be late for work, so that's why I can't move in with you, but I could come and spend the night sometimes. I was like, okay, cool. So at this time, and this is why today, to this day, I do not do this, okay? I don't do this. You can't pay me to do this, okay? At the time, I was stalking Instagrams as bad as a mother, as pretty as I am. Yes, I was stalking Instagrams. Yes, and what about it? Who gonna tell me something? What about it? All right. So at this point, I'm stalking his Instagram, right? So I see this specific. Now listen, y'all. Me and dude had history. Okay, I wasn't messing with nobody. I wasn't cheating. I ain't had nobody on the side. I ain't had nobody come to my house. None of that, right? So at this point, at this given time, I'm stalking his Instagram. So it's the same person that's liking this picture, right? So one morning, I was either going to work, coming from work. It was one of them. It was one of them. I know I was going to work. I know I had my work uniform on. So I passed by the house, his mom's house. Meanwhile, girl, I was on this all over nigga that was still staying with his mama. The nigga was still staying with his mama. He had a whole chick. I should have known something was off. I should have known something was off. So I'm like, okay, let me pass over here because something in my soul wasn't right. Passed by the house, y'all. So mind you, this car is at the house. So I'm like, okay, so I asked him, right? I'm like, no, I contemplated about it all day. Like, oh my God, I contemplated about it all day. So he finally calls me. So I'm like, hey, you know, what's up? He was like, well, what you doing? I'm like, nothing. Just leaving work. He was like, what's up? And I was like, I passed by your house and I seen this specific car. It was a red car, girl. I still remember this car. I was like, I seen this red car. Who car was that? Oh, my brother had company. Now, mind you, it was perfect because all of her kids were staying in the same house, girl. Yes, all of them were still staying in the same house. So he could have used his brother as an excuse. So I was like, okay, cool. I was like, oh, okay, yeah, that makes sense. And I think his brother had just came home from like the army or something, right? I was like, okay, yeah, cool, all right. Y'all, I just put it in the back of my head. You know how you just put something in the back of your head, but you ain't gonna forget. Like, I'm gonna keep in mind this car that I seen. I still remember this car. So, days and days go by, days and days go by. My best friend, that's still my best friend to this day. We stayed down the street from each other. She stayed in the apartment complex down the street. So she come to my house. Let me tell you how crazy God works. When you pray and ask God for something, you better be ready for the results, okay? So she comes to my house because we would just come to each other's house and we would cook. I would cook or she would cook. I would go to her house or she would come to my house. So she comes to my house and she's scrolling on Instagram. Instagram was lit around this time, girl. Yeah. So Instagram was lit around this time, and she comes to my house and she said, Marty. That's what they call me. They call me Marty. She was like, Marty. I was like, what's up? What's up? What? And I was like, girl, what? Like how she said my name. I was like, what? She was like, girl, you know she messed with your man. I'm like, who? And she showed me the picture, y'all. The picture of the girl. She was sitting on the porch. Well, let me back up. My friend at the time, not my best friend, my other friend at the time that always just wanted to be a bearer of bad news, like always would call me with some bad news or just something about, you always got, you got that one friend that call you about like your dude. Like, don't call me about my dude, worry about your dude, because you don't need to be worried about my dude. That you always have that one friend that worry about your dude. So she calls me and she was like, hey, oh, you and so-and-so. At the time, the dude that I was messing with, he was just giving bad vibes, weird vibes. So I went on a date with a boy. Mind you, nothing happened on a date. It was just a regular old simple date, right? She was like, he just whatever. Mind you, please don't be that friend, because after that, I don't really think I care for her that much, because why you calling me telling me this? So she was like, both of y'all, you went on a date and he posted a girl. So my friend at the time, my best friend, she was at my house, and I was like, girl, go see what's on his page. Somebody saying he posted a girl, right? She was like, well, let me go see, right? So she goes on his page, and no lie, my best friend said, I know this girl. She works with me. What you mean you know her? And I'm like, no. So she was like, I'm about to show you her Instagram. Y'all, she showed me her Instagram. Kid you not, it was the same red car. Bitch, she know me. This wasn't nothing new. You was been, you know what I'm saying? I played it off. I was just like, oh, okay, I act like my feelings wasn't hurt. I was like, okay, yeah, that's cool, whatever like that. I mean, she wasn't ugly. She was alright. She wore clip purses. And she wasn't working at dealers, and she wasn't going to a concert. So she wore clip purses. So that should tell you a lot about her. Okay. I asked him, and then he was like, yeah, that's my girlfriend now. So yeah, I just kind of like fell back. She still was intimidated by me. She still would write me on Instagram. She would make jokes on Instagram about me. Just was saying I was just pretty and whatever. So to answer your question, was I cheated on? Yes, baby. We all get cheated on once in a lifetime. But it bossed me up. It woke me up. And I knew I couldn't fuck with that shit again. I knew it was like, yeah, it's a no for me. My self-worth and everything, because I was even in a situation to where I was kind of like, you know what, we gonna mess with them, you gonna have them and I'm gonna have them, and we gonna see who can win. Like, yeah. After I sat there and I thought about it and I talked to my mom, she was like, girl, you don't let him go, he still stay with his mom. I was like, you're right, he do still stay with his mom. A woman will know when they're tired of a relationship. So that's what I can say, girl. So I'm about to do my lashes. Okay, so put my lashes and my brows on, and I really do want to give me like a either blue on my eyes somewhere, or pearl. I'm kind of going towards the pearl because I had a different vibe for the blue look. So yeah, next question please, because that shit that I just talked about be giving me PTSD, baby. I don't like it. How do you deal with haters? Girl, listen, fuck them. They gonna have something to say regardless. I mean, it's just is what it is. It is what it is. So I just fuck them. And they come in all shapes and sizes, okay? At this point, I'm starting to question everybody around me. If you coming around me, trying to hang around me, girl, what you want? What's your motive? So, yeah. Next question. Do you ever get sad? Yes, all the time. Yes. I feel like my career isn't moving fast enough. It's the end of the world. I don't know. I just feel like sometimes I just feel like, girl, what? Like the other day, I was doing something and I literally stopped and said, Jesus, God, what is my purpose in life? Why do you have me here? What is my purpose? That's how aggravated and annoyed I got, to the point I really was like, Jesus, what is it? Yeah. So do I ever get sad? Yes, I do. Okay. Do you ever look bad? Yes, girl. Watch the vlogs. Watch the vlogs, baby. I look horrible. Okay. So last question is, have you ever got your heart broken? If so, how did you get through? How did you get through it? Oh my God. Y'all remember what I was telling y'all about earlier? That shit broke my heart. Like, that broke my heart to the point I didn't want to go to work. I didn't. Oh my God, it was so bad, y'all. It was so bad. Y'all can even imagine. Like, it was really so bad to the point I had to literally pick myself up and go to work because it was that bad. It was to the point I was just willing to just settle. Like, oh well, we both could be in a relationship with you. Like, yeah, it was that bad. Until I had this friend at the post office that I would talk to all day, and he was a guy. It wasn't like no liking relationship. It wasn't nothing like that. He was just very supportive in everything that I did. He was a really great friend, and I told him what was going on, and I would go to work. I would just like call in and not go to work. And he told me one day, like, you beautiful, don't ever let nobody feel you like that, and most importantly, you have a child, don't ever let nobody take money from your child's mouth. And I also had a cousin that I would hang with all the time, and she told me one day, she was like, okay, he cheated, move on. It wasn't you, it was him. Like, live your life, you're 20. And I was like, you know what, you're right. And from that day forward, if I ever get in the headspace to where I felt like somebody is playing me, like that nigga was playing me, I gotta get the fuck. So, time is so important, to take time to yourself and to heal. That is very important. And ask God for strength, and to accept the things that you cannot change. Some things you can't change. Some people you cannot change. If they cheat, that's on them. Ain't nothing you really can do about it. I mean, we're not the first females that I get cheated on, and we're definitely not the last females that I get cheated on. So I have these little stones that I got from Micheals, and I want to just like put them like underneath my eye somewhere. Fingers crossed that if this works. Perfect if I just leave it like that. Juvia's Place. What is this? Kohler eyeliner. For Mardi Gras next year, this is how I'm dressing up. I'm dressing up like this. I want to be like carnival girl. I seen a girl, her outfit was like that for Mardi Gras, and it was so pretty, and I was like, yeah, that's what I'm doing next year. Eartha by Beauty. This pink gloss from Kat Von D, and this is Sweet Tooth. It's actually really pretty. Cause this is a bit intimidating, like this. Oh, yeah, this is it right here. This is milky and milky pink. My sister had a gorgeous color. She'll not let you take it, baby. What? This is it. Okay guys, so this is the finished look. I really like this, and then it's different. Yes, yeah, y'all know y'all be sick of this. I know y'all sick of the same thing. Y'all can't even say it's the same thing. Big period. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Don't forget to leave your little comments down below, because girl, I'm eager to see what y'all gonna say about this video. Okay, look at my son. Can you stop? Thank you guys so much for all the love and support. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Bye.